The reason you borrow loans from the bank, I will go ahead and explain that. A savings account, that's you, as you continue working for about 1 or 2 years and you pay your credit cards on time, your credit card number will increase. And then you go to the bank, they'll give you tons of paperwork that you must patiently fill out. And once that's all done, they will then interview you about how much money you earn. You have to have proofs of all your check stubs and how much money you have saved, and if you have any money that is owed. Suppose you want to buy a car, you must get a loan from the bank. And you have to explain certain fees. The bank will then take a look at your quality to loan. And they'll have a pre-approval. And once they've approved you of that loan, it'll be for $5,000. Then what do? You go start looking for a new house. You have to stay under the budget that the bank has approved you for. And once you have found that house, you notify the bank and they will match the cost of that house. Like, for example, suppose you found a house that is worth $100,000. Maybe about 1 to 2 years into it, you realize that it becomes foreclosed. You are not unable to pay for the house anymore. The bank then takes the house and sells it. They will not sell it for what it's worth. They will sell it for less than that. They are very particular in the types of houses that they approve. So once you have found the home that you want, you will have an appointment with the bank again. And once you have your account and your credit in order, the bank will then see if you have any interest. There's a fixed interest, which basically means it'll be 5% interest that will stay like that for the time, or they'll have a flexible interest. Well, maybe the percentage will start at a lower rate and then after a few years it will increase, and then sometimes it will decrease over a few years. And then there's the type of interest that continues to increase over time. And you have to decide which type of interest that you prefer. And once everything is finalized, you are approved. No, that is incorrect. Then there is a closing rate. That process that you must go through, it's about 8 to 12 weeks, so you must be patient for that. And once closing day has come, you have to read over and make sure that you completely understand every fine print of that document, and make sure that you are understanding what you are responsible for. Because if you miss a month of payments, you need to know what the consequences are before you sign all the paperwork. And once you have done, you are given the key, and that is what the process looks like.